Well, hello everybody, BugEater64 here, and today we're going to be flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 because I have too many problems with 2024 right now, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to be flying the Airplane Haven version of the DC-3. Now we're going to be flying the retrofit, but the identification is the same as far as its capabilities. Cruise speed is 184, maximum altitude 24,100 feet. We don't have an endurance, but it's a little under or right at 7 hours. And the range, according to this, is 2,300 nautical miles. I don't believe it, but we're going to see it, because the Airplane Haven version in the past has had a bad case of just drinking fuel. Like it's, nothing. And I've tried different settings inside the aircraft to help do that, but that's the way it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into the airplane. I will show you the flight plan. It's about 741 miles. We're going to fill the tanks. My sim brief flight plan tells me that my block fuel should be just over 2,000 pounds. I'm going to fill this bird up, and that's right at 5,000 pounds of fuel. I've got fuel tanks that my main tanks, I believe, can carry 800 gallons each, and then the other tanks can carry 200. My auxiliary tanks can carry 200 gallons each. So we've got 4 tanks. So we're going to fly this thing and see what we can get done. We'll be carrying passengers today, and with that, we'll just get inside the aircraft and see what happens. So get you inside the aircraft and we'll get things going. Okay, so here we are, 2020, and we're going from KGLS, Shoals International Galveston, and we're going to Mexico City. So we'll see how things go. So here we are at Galveston, Texas, and in our DC-3. So let's... Okay. Alright. Yeah, in this version I can't swing the arm out of the way like I can in my other version. So let's release the gear safety lever so we can actually pull the gear up when we're flying. And we'll get things going here. And if you look in the upper left-hand corner, you can see I've got an FPS readings, just a test in 2D. I'm not in VR, just doing my 2D screen, and our frames are pretty good. Matter of fact, they're very good. So no complaints there. We should have a very smooth version of the flight. Matter of fact, it's so relaxing. Takes some time getting this bird up and running, but I'm going to have a little coffee while I do it. Okay, let's see if we can get the engines running on this thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so booster pump on the right, mesh it up, and right engine start. And it looks like we got a good engine start. There we go. Always helps if you introduce fuel. Okay, so right engine is up and running, no problems. Turn off that booster pump. Now let's turn the left booster pump on. Once again, mesh it, and left engine starter. Engine rotating nicely. Okay, we've got two good engine starts. We've got begin with the flight, we're going to have a lot of weather. So, it's real cloudy and there is rain, so turn off the ground power. And take a sip of coffee while the engines warm up.
Houston clearance delivery Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra IFR to Mexico City, ready to copy.
Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is cleared to Mexico City Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 14 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 134.45 squawk 0657.
34.45 squawk 0657.
Douglas X-Ray Golf Sierra readback is correct. Contact ground on 118.625 when ready to taxi.
Okay, very good.
Taxi to and hold short runway 14 via taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway trees.
Okay, the engines are working good. Okay, parking brakes released. And here we go. Hopefully those vehicles right there where I have to make my turn will get the heck out of the way.
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra, hold position. Caution other traffic.
Naturally. And this is always fun in the simulation because they take
Hold position,
forever
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra.
to give you clearance to move ahead. Let's see if they'll get out of the way because they're right in the middle of my taxiway. The weather is not looking friendly today, but that's all right. Little rain never hurt anybody. We do have 16 passengers, so it looks like they might be getting out of the way, but we'll see how that goes. We're gonna inch our way a little closer to them and maybe they'll move quicker. You have to be a little bit careful because we don't want to clip the fuel stands there. Come on now, get out of the way. Alright guys, coffee break is over. Maybe I can, well, here they go. Looks like they're moving. Whoa, baggage handler. Okay, so they're not getting completely out of the way. So I can't use my normal taxiway to go all the way down to the end and turn left. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn left here. We'll cross the runway to get over to 14. And then we'll back taxi on 14 to get to where we need to go to do the takeoff.
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra, continue taxi.
See? Now they tell me to continue taxi.
Roger, Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra.
That is just silly. And well, there's no aircraft coming in, so we're in good shape. So we'll get down here to runway 14. And do a short back taxi. Okay, no aircraft down there, so yeah, with the way the weather is, we'll go ahead and put some de-icers on just to be safe. May not need them, but just to be on the safe side. And we'll go ahead, get turned around, and get permission to take off. This is where I'd normally be entering the runway, but couldn't get past that traffic that's...
Tower Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 14 ready for departure IFR to Mexico City.
blocking the taxiway
Douglas
there.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, altimeter 30.21, wind 158 at 14. Cleared for takeoff, runway 14.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14 Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let's set the flaps for takeoff. Come on. Okay. Let's get lined up and get going. Gear up. Okay, only 740 miles to go. KGLS is in the 90s. That's good.
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra, did you copy?
Going to 134.45 Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra.
Set the trim. Oops. Okay. Let's see if we can get. All right. Oops. I do that all the time. Get back here. Alright, let's set down there. And enter. Alright. So, set that way. Now let's get the autopilot set up. This one we have set vertical speed. Not with that. Nope. Bad news. Bad point. Stop the thing, will you? There we go. Set that at 500. Get there.
Houston departure Douglas Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is passing 2,800 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Douglas Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Houston departure altimeter 30.21 radar contact. Continue to KRRR. Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain 9,300 feet.
All right. Boogity, boogity, boogity. So proper RPMs we set at about 23, and then throttle set at about 30, 33, 34. And mixture, we set down at between high and lean to use less fuel. But I'm not sure we can get there because we've got a ways to go, and we are over the mountains now, so this is not good. So we're gonna go back here, and we got, see, fuel pressure on both engines is good right now, but as you can see, we're getting low on fuel. Yep, we are almost empty. This is not good because there's no airfields close by. Otherwise, I'd, divert and get to them. I don't care if it's a little grass field or not. But just somewhere I can safely land. Okay, this is not looking good. Should not be happening. Yeah, that one is empty. That's near empty. That one is... Two mains are both near empty, and so is... One auxiliary is empty, so we are not going to make it. We're about 120 miles, nautical miles away from Mexico City, and yeah, we're losing power on the right engine. I misspoke. It's the left engine we're losing. But that means the right engine won't be far behind. Okay. Autopilot off. I have the aircraft. See if we can find something that we can maybe get to. This is not looking friendly down there. Whoops, there we go. We have lost the left engine. Completely out of fuel.
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra, you are 400 feet below your assigned altitude.
No kidding.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, altimeter 30.06.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra. Mexico Center, Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra would like to cancel IFR.
Douglas X-ray Golf Sierra IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Mexico Center, Douglas Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Douglas DC-3 tree miles southwest of Mike Tree 410,000 feet. Request flight following.
Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Mexico Center. Squawk 2464.
Squawk 2464 Douglas X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Douglas X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact tree 2 miles southwest of Mike tree 49,400 feet. Altimeter tree 0.06.
Roger, Douglas X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, so with all that BS going on, the question is, and a great comedian once said, how far can you fly on one engine? How far will it take you? Well, the answer is simple. It'll take you to the scene of the crash. What more can you hope for? And with that, we're going to try and find a nice place to set this airplane down.
Mike tree 4 traffic Douglas Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra tree 1 mile southwest 8,300 feet inbound to land runway 1.
But I don't think we're going to make it there. She's not going to glide that far. That's the closest airfield. There's some brown patches, but can I maintain control long enough? Trying to keep the airspeed up. Even these small, I can't get over the top of these small mountains or small hills even. Alright, so let's try to keep her under control. See if we can find a soft spot. Yep. Okay, fuel tank's empty. just above stall speed. There's a whole lot of trees down there. Okay, I think we can find maybe if I get lucky, maybe I can land in one of the open areas, but there's no guarantee in that. No, I can't make any airports, so we're gonna just see if I can find a soft spot to put her in. Whoa! Yep, we almost stalled there. Let's get the flaps. Yeah, my flaps aren't working right. Okay. Can't get them to set where I want them to. That is going to make things a little more difficult to do what I want to do. Alright, well, we got full flaps. That'll help us with our stall speed. That spot. Okay, let's get the passengers off. Get their parachutes. Have a nice day. Thank you for flying. Okay, well, we got them off. It's just me and the co-pilot. We're going to put the landing gear down. See if I can find a spot to maybe... looks like I'm too high. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Alright, we're going to... See that open area just to the right of the... or left of the windscreen? We're going to put it in those small trees. Small trees. Right in here. Here we go. Okay. Well, we're down. Well, okay, so Microsoft 2020 and Airplane Haven wasn't completely honest. I mean, we were about 120 miles short of our destination after using up 4 full tanks of fuel, and we couldn't get there. But we did get our passengers out, and even though we did put it in the trees, we put it in a group of smaller trees, which broke the airplane, but, you know, we walked away. A few minor bruises and scratches, no problem. And, you know, we're going to get a crew in there, a little duct tape and super glue and paint, and we'll be back in the air in no time. It'll be fine. So, you know, that's just the way sometimes the charter business goes. But that being said, I hope you enjoyed the flight. I had a lot of fun bringing it to you. It one of those things. Sometimes things don't go so well. But we are gonna do a flight, redo the flight a little bit later, and use one of my birds out of X-Plane 12, which there's a AeroWorks that just is my favorite all-time DC-3 variant, and it is freeware, and so we're going to do that too. But you know, as 2020 and also 2024 improve, things will get better, and we won't run into these problems, hopefully. So until next time, this is Bug Eater 64, and always remember, do as I say, not as I do. But remember the most important part: safe flying.